Good afternoon, everybody. That's a stylish hat you got on there, Sammy.
Yeah, Norm.
Wait a minute, you're not Sammy.
No, but I married him once.
Oh, boy.
Ugh.
Warning, Hebrews Toys Reviews is not intended for children. It is for adult collectors and the people over the age of 18.
Hello, everybody. Hebrew77 here, and today we'll be talking about everyone's favorite bartender. No, not Sam Malone, but close. Today we will be talking about Guinan. That's right, the famous bartender from a little place called 10 Forward. Now, 10 Forward wasn't introduced until Season 2. And 10 Forward on the deck of the Enterprise can be located somewhere around this area here. The most forward of the saucer section, hence the name 10 Forward. But we'll get into all of that at another time regarding the USS Enterprise 1701D. That'll be for another review. But until that happens, here is my action figure review of everyone's favorite bartender, Guinan. And here is Guinan in all her glory. As you can see here, I have several, well, not several, but I have a couple of different Guinans, and I even have a third Guinan. But this Guinan here I have 3 of, and I only have one of the Guinan from Generations, which is her first Star Trek film, but not her last, as she did have a very small role in Star Trek Nemesis at Riker Indiana Troy's wedding. And she was not bartending there. Now, I call her a bartender, but her official name or title has changed over the years. Is in this Season 2 action figure, it has her list as hostess of the 10 Forward Lounge of the USS Enterprise. And on this one, it has her listed as operator of the 10 Forward Lounge on the USS Enterprise. However, in these days and times, that would be referred to as a bartender or a proprietor. I can't talk today. But anyway, as you may notice, some of the contents might be missing in this box, because I've taken them out, and one of those things is this blue coffee mug, which I like to often use in my stop-motion Star Trek movies when doing a scene with Captain Picard, as he often has a cup of Earl Grey. I'm not sure the cup looks like that. It is usually on a saucer. But let's take a look at Guinan here for a second. You may notice there is a big floppy hat that almost resembles sort of like a pizza tray. And this Guinan has sort of dark red colors, or as you might refer to as maroon colors. Her arms do bend at 90 degrees, but her legs, even though they do have a bend in the knees, they're not quite as mobile as most of the Star Trek Next Generation figures, because they are inhabited by this outfit. And pretty much she served as the ship's bartender and sort of counselor, which begs the question, what was Deanna Troy's role in season 2? If Guinan is there giving out advice, and be honest, she more often than not did a better job than Deanna Troy. Nothing against Deanna Troy. I really did like the character. It's just they didn't really give her a whole lot to do on the show, whereas Guinan was very much involved in the show. In fact, she was in several episodes of Next Generation, and she was in some of the plots of Next Generations in a big way. One of the major plots on Next Generation was a 2-part series called Time's Arrow Parts 1 and 2. And she played a very big role in that series. And she plays very big roles as well. And some of the movies as Generations, she played a very big role. Here, let me back this up here a little bit. This is the action figure for her from Generations. You can see she has a purple outfit on, as in contrast to the red outfit. I will not pull this out of the package, for this is the only Guinan Generations package that I do have. And as you can see, the colors of the accessories that she comes with are just a different color. They are the same exact accessories. She comes with a computer and a drink tray with the coffee mug and wine glass. And she does with this one too. However, the colors for this action figure are blue, whereas these are orange. There is something on the back here, but it does not have any information on the figure. This one, however, turn it around, does. So we will read her file card. You'll have to bear with me, as these are in very small print. Not as small print as Dr. Pulaski's file card, but small print nonetheless. Of course, we know her as Guinan. Her species is unknown. Her age is unknown. Mysterious. Hold on, I have to hold it up here. Mysterious, enigmant, non-conforming. One of a few survivors of a race virtually destroyed by the Borg. Guinan possesses uncanny understanding of human behavior as well as a sense for time. She seems somehow connected not only to the present, but the past and future as well. She is trusted advisor to Captain Picard, despite the fact she is not a line officer. She has a powerful connection with Picard, having saved his life at least once in the 19th century San Francisco. Her official duty aboard the USS Enterprise is the daily operation and maintenance of 10 Forward Lounge. Though the crew often seeks her out for emotional support and advice. Guinan was once attached to an imaginary friend, a Tarkassian razor beast. She is the mother to many children, one of which is several hundred years old. Her only known acquaintances from her little-known past are the Borg and Q. Important notation: Guinan is extremely trustworthy. Crew members are encouraged to confide in her when in need of a wise and helpful friend. Future access denied. Okay, so there you have it. There is what it says on her file card. And I believe that one time that she saved his life in San Francisco, of which they are referring to, is the episode entitled Time's Arrow. Now, Now, there was another episode in which she was involved with, which involved time, and that was yesterday's Enterprise, in which she was the only one aboard the Enterprise to realize that there was something wrong or something amiss. Guinan has a strange intuition and does seem to have not only a professional interest in Captain Picard, but seems to have almost a romantic interest in Captain Picard as she reveals to, I think it's Geordi LaForge, that she has a thing for bald men. And, well, as you can see, that's pretty much all I have to say about the character Guinan and her action figure. She comes in about, I think, 3 different variants, and the Generations variant is the most that you'll see out of this Guinan action figure. And that's really all I have to say about this action figure. Oh, I do believe I showed you guys. I will show her again. This is the only other variant of Guinan that we have available. And she is dressed for 1930s, as she is part of Captain Picard's holodeck adventure when he enters as Dixon Hill. So this is the only other variant that I know of this action figure. Other than that, is she top tier? Is she low tier? Well, she's really neither. I mean, you know, the outfit is good. It represents the character well, but it restricts a lot of movement here at the bottom. And other than that, yes, I highly recommend her and all of her different variants. Not essential to have as part of your crew, but if you want a 10 forward to do a diorama of 10 forward, or if you're looking for her to be your bartender in your stop motion movies, then she is an essential figure. That does it for this review. All I can conclude this review on is saying that if you want a drink or an ear to lean on, then go on down to 10 forward and give Guinan a shout. Although she's not always there, so you might want to make sure that it's her turn at the bar, whatever. Until next time, this has been Hebro77 saying, knowing isn't just half the battle, it's the whole damn war. I'll see you next time. That's one latte with Irish cream, just like you like it, Chief O'Brien.
Guinan, you know, I hate to be that guy, but, you never did get me that beer.
You ever see a Klingon, Norm?
A clean the what? Prune juice, please.
Worf!
Oh, boy.
Oh! Ah!
Ha 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 ha.